Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of blue, blanc, rouge. Again, we did the microphone thing. All right, we got game number 26. Montreal in Seattle to take on the Kraken. Slafkovsky versus Wright, and whatever other. I don't know that there. Whatever other. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is in tonight's game. Montreal coming off of a pretty weird loss last night, 7-6 to Vancouver in overtime. So they're going to be a tired team, and I don't know what we're going to get tonight. So we'll have to see. Let's use here. By the way, I'll be doing the play-by-play, some play-by-play commentary, talking to you in the chat. Let's go and do that now. Habs Guru, go Habs go. Frank Johnson, how you doing? That's it so far. Well, yeah, I thought there'd be a lot more interest in this game. It is a late game, but so many people interested in this Slafkovsky Wright, comparisons. And I just thought there'd be more interest in the game. Who would have thunk it? Anyways, more people will show up, I'm sure, and it should be a fun game though. I'm really curious to see how Shane Wright reacts as far as his motivation and all that. How he looks tonight. Same for Slafkovsky. I don't know if there's as much. I don't know if there's as much in it for him as there is for Shane Wright, but very interested to see how it goes. He's out there. They're showing him now. Shane Wright. I don't know what line. He's centering a line. I think it's going to be the third line for them, but it could be the second line. So we'll see how that works out. So if you're here, please talk to me, and we'll have a little chat. We should have about 10 minutes before the game starts. So, we got a little bit of time to talk. Any questions you might have, if you ask away, I will answer away. Do my best. I'm trying to do this with a toothache, so I'll do my best to get through this. Should be fun though. Either way, I'm expecting a pretty good game. Fun game anyway. Last night was a weird game, but at least it was fun. When you didn't think whatever you thought was going to happen did not happen that way, and it was over really quickly in overtime. But yeah, it was just a fun game. Crazy score, 7-6. So, yeah. That's all I got. Nobody else coming in. Wow, I'm really surprised how there's not. I was expecting a bigger crowd tonight. Maybe it's me. Anyways, maybe it is me. There's only 6 people here. So talk to me though. 6 people that are here. Say hi, and I will talk back to you. I guess I see they're talking about Shane Wright a lot, so there must, it's a big story, obviously. Sean Monahan out. Oh, they showed the goal from the other day. Okay, I'm struggling to get people to talk to me. Nobody wanted to talk to me. Anyway, listen. What have I got? It's the first head-to-head meeting between the Slaf and Wright. No, also tonight, Montreal's going with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen. Chris Weidman will be in. They're showing him as on the D, but I think Weidman's going to end up slotting into the lineup. Well, if they'd only go with 3 centers, then no. I kind of had a feeling they might do a Kirby Doc centering a line and moving guys around like that way, but it doesn't seem like that's what they're doing. But we'll have to see what happens when they hit the ice, because who knows what they're going to do. Josh, I don't know soon, but there are still rumors about Anderson. There's been rumors about Anderson being traded since before this training camp, so they haven't, really gone away. Will he be traded soon? I couldn't really tell you. I kind of doubt it. They're showing him now and talking about him, but I can't really. Well, I could hear if I was listening, but I'm kind of not. He had a good game, energy-wise, and all that, and that play that they're just showing now. I mean, that led to. I don't know which goal that was, but it was a weird goal. off of a Seattle. Oh yeah, that was his goal, but it went off a Seattle skate and sort of popped over the goalie. It was really weird. But he had some good chances. He was really using his speed. It's a good game for him, and he's very streaky. So is it good? Likely that he has another good game. He's a very streaky scorer. So he got a goal last night. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Anderson gets one tonight. All right, let me know what you think of that. And yeah, hey Matt Greer, how you doing? Cole's shot reminds you of awesome resemblance of Obi's. Well, yeah, I mean, and they have the same office, right? I mean, I think the only thing different there is I would imagine Obi gets a lot more because Caulfield was talking about it. I saw him talking about it yesterday, I think, and it's a really heavy shot. He gets a lot behind it, and yeah, what do you call it? A lot of velocity on that shot. So probably being a bigger guy than Cole, he probably gets a bit more on it, but it's very close, right? So yeah, two right shot left wingers. Yeah. Next draft, I think we should draft a high pick goalie, maybe one. No, there's no way they're drafting a goalie in first round next year. I would be shocked. First of all, like who you got somebody in mind? Because I don't really know anybody other than who is it? BL always talks about know his name, Dade, but I don't. Not in the first round. It's a really good draft. I don't think any goalies are going to go in the first round, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. I haven't heard of any goalie that might go in the first. So who you got in mind? Because if you're saying that, you must have somebody in mind. Nobody in mind. I don't know the guy's name. His first name is Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel Daig. He's the only goalie that could be drafted, and I think he's the draft after. So I don't even know of a goalie for this draft. Anybody else want to talk to me? Step right up. Step right up. Talk to the idiot on the screen. Step right up. It's me that's the idiot on the screen, in case you're wondering. Light him if you got him. I'd say in the next couple of minutes we're gonna have a puck drop, unless they're doing some kind of a ceremony. I don't know. You can never tell. Two goalies have identical save percentages, but Martin Jones has a bit better goals against average and a better record. Bit of a difference. Should we go D with our first pick? We got so many young, good forwards, but you can say the same thing about defense. You know, it's. I think it depends on where their pick is, right? So if they're getting in the top 8, I think they're going to pick up a center. If it's back, maybe they go with a D. I don't know, but you could say either way. They got a lot of forwards, a lot of defensemen that are good. You go with the best player available. So, BL, when Daig is going to be draft eligible when? And not obviously not next season, then it's the season after? Like, I don't know. We're about to start here. Did he? I thought he just said Jake Allen. Maybe they're talking because it's back-to-back games, but Allen didn't play back record. Anyway, we're underway. 20 seconds in. The Canadians skating from right to left on your radio dial. Who's that? Dak with it. Shot from the half wall. Easy save for the goalie. Seattle clears that puck. Montreal picks it up at the red line, though. Sends it back to Matheson. Matheson up to the line, gets it over. Seattle picks her up there. I don't know who that is. Defenseman to defenseman or something like that. His pass got away. I don't know who it was. Montreal sends it up to the blue line, and then they send it back. And now Montreal go back over the blue line. lost it to the defenseman, sent it up to the red line, and their guy got in. I don't know who 19 is. I don't know their players. His shot went. He looked like he flipped it off the glass. Anyway, Montreal coming back the other way. Dadonov along the boards. He loses it there. Shane Wright sent it to somebody there. Guy came up the boards, right with it now at the half wall, sends it up to the line. Boom, boom from the two defensemen, and then a shot. Did that make any sense? My play-by-play not making sense tonight. But Wright's on the ice. He was right at the net, and the shot came in. Allen hung on to it, and we'll have a face-off there. Would help if my play-by-play made any sense. If it doesn't make sense to me, no way it makes sense to you. ICBL. I thought you had said that. I wasn't sure though. Icing on Montreal. Face off in front of Allen with a minute and 46 seconds gone in the first. Yeah, I can't watch the American feed. No. The first day you're talking about Alexander Day, okay? Yeah, that's who I thought he was talking about originally, but okay, we're underway. Someone fell or took a hit into the boards. And there is a whistle. Wonder what happened there. Fourth best attendance in the NHL. Well, they're a new team, so it's not surprising that they'd have good attendance like that. Montreal was the draw in the offensive zone, but swept it out. Caulfield swept it over the line, so let's see now. Seattle coming over their line with it now along the boards. Caulfield kind of gave it to Doc. Doc sent it into the corner. Where'd it go? Where'd the puck go? Back to the line. Edmondson, wrist shot, hit somebody. And Seattle sends it stretch pass. Guy who waited for some help. He took a shot and was sprung from the very high slot. I don't know if it went wide or there was a save, but here comes Suzuki over the line, over the other blue line, to the wall, sends it all the way around. Hey, Doc kept it in, but not for long. It's out in the neutral zone right now, kind of bouncing around. Seattle's got it back in their end. Some changing up. They're waiting for that. And here they come. Up along the boards on the left side. Oop, they still have it. Almost lost it, though. Montreal gets it at their line. Send it up. I don't know who that is, though. Was that a shot? Hit somebody, I think. Guy fell down. Comes Seattle the other way. Knocked away at the blue line, but they get it back in the neutral zone. Go over the line again, into the corner. Matheson against the guy. They send it to the other corner. Shot comes in. I don't know if I think it went wide. Another one. It's in the corner. Montreal picks it up. And who's got it now? Dumped into at the goalie anyway. Gadonov's out there, so that tells you a bit of what line that is. Armia, Evans, I guess, too. Nope. Dvorak. I don't know if he was centering pass and it hit his skate and went to the goalie, or he went through the guy's legs to the goalie, but goalie stopped it, held on. We'll have a face-off in front. Martin Jones, that's who the goalie is. Matt Greer, I doubt to keep Martin though. Too good. You can get it's too good. Trade him at the deadline. You'll get another first-round pick. I think that's what they want. And that's what I would do. We're 4.5, almost 4.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shots are 3-1 for Seattle. No score so far. Here comes Seattle over there, blue line. Through the neutral zone, dumped into the corner to go after it. Gooley and Edmondson there. Gooley comes up with it. Gives it to Slaf. He sends it stretch pass to the line. Anderson didn't handle it well, but he kept it in there, sent it into the corner. Got the half wall now. Against the boards, Seattle picks that out, though. Puck gets. It's in the corner. Anyways, it's behind Montreal's net now. Sorry. Edmondson sends it up to somebody who sends it to Anderson. Anderson off the boards and then into the corner. It rings around to the other side, though. At the line, shot. Saved by Jones, and he hangs on. I don't think anybody is, Bishop. I think they're going. I don't know what they're doing for the fourth line. I really don't. But Monahan's out, so everybody shifted up one, and there's only two wingers on the fourth line. So they're probably double shifting centers. Suzuki's playing both lines. I don't know, something like that. I doubt it's Suzuki, though. But probably Devo is playing some extra time with Evans. Bishop, I kind of the call up no because they're on the road. So I doubted that, but me too. I was kind of thinking Dak might go to the center, and then I don't know who they'd put on the wing, but I kind of thought that, but that's not what they did. But we'll see during the game. You never know. 13:35 to go here in the first. 3-2. That's the shots on goal in favor of Seattle. No score. Not an exciting. Like there's not a lot of pace to this game, so I hope that picks up a bit. But I could see this being maybe a boring game because the pace is slow. Seattle over the line into the corner. Montreal steals it away. That's Gooley. Gives it off to his partner there. I don't know who he's playing with. Kubasa. Oh, it was Dvorak who gave it to. Back to Gooley or Harris. Anyway. When's my cat I hear? I hear something. Distracting. 12:20 to go in the first. They're in Montreal's end. A shot at the net. I don't know. Did he save that? What happened to that? There was a scrum like in front of Allen. So I didn't see what happened with it. I think it hit something and went out. We're gonna get a TV timeout. So there you go. Who's winning? Nobody is. It's 0-0. Bishop, 100% agree. Yeah. If he's healthy, of course. And, if they really want to sign him and he really wants to come back to Montreal, I'm going to sign him in the offseason. But you got to take that first rounder in this kind of a draft where, it's supposed to be a great draft. So, yeah. Yeah, I think everybody with an expiring contract is going to be gone. It's whether or not they can get something. The way Dadon's playing, well, he's going to have to play a lot better for them to get something for him. Drouin with his injury, who knows if he can come back and play and whatever. And who else we got there? Byron's not going to re-sign. I doubt it. And I think I heard he was thinking of retiring at the end of the year. So, yeah, I mean, you got to get what you can get. And Monahan is probably, I mean, if he can keep this kind of play going till the deadline, going to get you a first round pick. That's what I think. Wow, it's really, I would have thought there'd be a lot more interest in this game. You know, the Slaf and Wright comparison, we get to see them playing opposite each other. Yeah, I would have thought. Anyway, speak of the devil, they open up with Slaf on the bench. What's up with Drew in it? Yeah, you know what? I don't know what the injury is. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. He's out. Um, Probably another 2-3 weeks. I think it was like 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks originally. So I don't know. I don't know offhand what the injury is. Doesn't matter at this point anyway. Twelve minutes to go. Montreal in there and in the offensive zone. Can they do something with it? There is a penalty against Seattle because they blew the whistle when Seattle touched the puck. So Montreal go on the power play. Yeah. So remember now, Seattle's penalty kill not great, 66.7%. So this is like one spot where Montreal, if they had a decent power play, could actually do some damage in this game. So let's see what they do here with it. It's one spot you got to figure this is where Montreal should get a break here, but their power play is not great. And if they don't have a good night with it, yeah, they're gonna waste the opportunity. So let's see. You're the first opportunity and shorthanded try, and they thwart it, but that don't look good. Can they get set up? Nope. Already lose the puck, and Seattle wasting time. One guy against four here, but he's wasting time. Finally, Dadonov picks up the puck, drops it for Suzuki. Nope. Now they drop it for Suzuki. He loses it at the line, but Montreal picks it up real quick. I think it's Matheson. All right, guys. Can you maybe not do that every goddamn time? Ah, come on. That was a tripping call. Should be 5-on-3 right now. Bob Cannon. Sort of a half decent cannon. Hey, Bob, how you doing, man? 10:35 to go in the first. 35 seconds left on the power play. That is doing absolutely nothing. A power play that looks embarrassing. They just keep losing it at the line. Slaf just did. Coming back short-handed. They're going to do anything with it? Nope. Montreal gets it back, but this power play essentially over. And now it is. No shots. They didn't even get over the line barely. No problem. Thanks for the cannonading cannon. You're welcome, man. No worries. Big shot by Slaf. Hit his stick. I think it hit somebody's head. So the puck hit Slaf shot a slap shot too, hit. I just forgot his name now. Damn it! And went into the netting, so they've got a face-off coming up. But they went to a commercial break. So far, yeah, I mean Montreal not looking great so far. Um, Definitely, I think the better play is Seattle's tonight so far. But there's a lot of hockey left. We'll see how it goes. Montreal woke up after about 7 minutes last night, but we got to remember they did play last night. Seattle did not. They're going to get tired. You'd think they have 3 days off, so they could say, we're tired, but we got 3 days off. Give it everything you got. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. Anyway, no score yet. And haven't really noticed Wright out there on the ice that much. So I don't know how much ice time. I don't think he's getting a ton. I don't know what line he's playing. So he could maybe he is on the fourth line. I don't know. So talk to me through this commercial. Or not. Before you leave, by the way, if you don't really want to stay, please give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Or not. You don't have to, but I'm definitely not going to beg you for it. But be nice. 1917 Seattle Metropolitans, I think they're showing. Didn't hear the name. Is it or I forget their name. This stream is harder to find than Bin Laden. Really? Just type in "Talking Habs." No. Is that why nobody's here? They didn't promote my stream. It's been known to happen. It's also late, and they lost last night, so that could drive the interest down, and that's probably what happened. Don't need to light it. Just a little bit over a halfway mark in the first. Face-off is to the right of the Seattle goalie. Won by Seattle. Can't get the puck out. Not yet anyway. Now they do. Evans got that stretch pass, though. He fell, and they made a nice little move with his stick to knock it away from that guy, but they got a shot afterward. Another one, high shot. Allen stopped it, but couldn't corral a rebound. Pizzetta just lost it at the top of the circle. Passed through the crease, didn't hit his guy. They still have possession, though. Kraken passing around up to the line, to the other partner, to the other side, behind the net, around to the other side, back behind the net. Wow, sent it up. I don't know what happened exactly. It happened too fast. Was that a shot on goal? Crowd is loud. Stolen away by Kraken again. Big save by Allen on a nice pass out in front and a shot. Oh, Shane Wright took the shot. Allen denies. Montreal's sloppy change led to a shot on goal like that. Good chance for Seattle. It's in the corner now behind Montreal's net. Behind the goal line. Jack Guy picks it up. Sends it up off the boards. I don't know what that was. Sent it up to the line. Anderson there. Couldn't really corral that. Goes into the corner with the guy. And Seattle comes up with it. Montreal gets it back in the neutral zone. They send it up over the line, but they lose it there. and get it back. Suzuki was Doc that he passed it to. Not successful. Seattle sends it along the boards all the way down. And we got an icing call. Puck will come all the way back to Seattle's, right in front of their Seattle goalie. Oh, the Habs stream. Go to NHL 66. That's where I got it. NHL 66. The Kraken got some new helmets this morning and forgot to take the Amazon stickers off. Montreal just scored as I'm reading that. God damn it. Happens so many times. Kovacevic. His first NHL goal. Is that what it is? Yep. Let me see it. Face off. Goes to a couple of passes, hits Kovacevic from the line. He shoots it. Low shot. I think it was screen goalie. Anyway, he scored. Montreal up 1-0. And a player nobody had in the guess the score contest is Jonathan Kovacevic. Let's see what Montreal does with that or how Seattle responds. Puck goes out. Oh, it was an icing call against Seattle here, so puck will come all the way back. If Wright would have scored, that would have been taken away. Was it clear offside? Yeah, I didn't notice that. So that would be something else. Imagine he scores his first NHL goal. It's taken back. Just like the draft. .654 left in the first. Seattle's up 7-3 on shots, but Montreal's up 1-0 on the scoreboard. Puck given up just over Montreal's blue line. They don't do anything with it. It's in the corner, the other corner up to Dvorak, centered it to, I don't know who that was, back to Dvorak, over the line. Armia, was it Armia? I don't know who shot it from the point. The rebound came back. Oh, stolen away by Montreal. Armia with a shot from the slot. Did not score, but I mean, it was Armia who shot it, so you know it wasn't a goal. 6 minutes left in the first. Gooley over to, was that Edmondson? I don't see who it was. Suzuki, oh. This time over to Slafkovsky. He makes a move, keeps the puck. He's in the corner, though. Bunch of guys. Seattle comes up with it. They flip it. Goes all the way into the corner. Oh, Matheson almost. Whoa. A couple of chances there. But they actually, I don't know if they actually got a shot on that, but they still have the puck. Seattle and Montreal's end there. Veneers behind the net. Back to the point. Shot. Jake Allen catches that and hangs on. It was Armia shooting. Yeah, the second time I said it was Armia. I don't know if the first one was. So the first NHL goal didn't come to Wright yet. It came to Jonathan Kovacevic. Nice. Still a lot of hockey, though, so who knows how it'll end up. But Montreal up 1-0. I'll take that. I have no problem with that. TV timeout for a commercial. While we wait, what do you guys think of the game so far? As we're dropping in people, give a thumbs up before you leave. I appreciate that. And, yeah, let me know what you think of the game. Will Shane Wright get a goal here tonight? What do you guys think on that? Came really close there, but apparently it was offside anyway. It wouldn't have counted. But he came close there. All right. No, really. I'm talking to myself now. Doing a bad job at it. Hey, Grimes, how you doing? Hope Slavkovsky steps it up tonight. It looks like he's playing well. He's you're noticing him out there. Gonna be a long night. Yeah, what do you mean? We're up by one. I don't know if it's gonna be a long night. Don't say that. You know what? Eventually it will be. I think the third period could be kind of really challenging for Montreal. My head's itchy because they played last night. Seattle did not. And they had a kind of a tiring game last night. So yeah, we'll see. He's going to be? When he gets his full legs here in the NHL and he grows into that body a bit and the strength, give it a few years. Man, this kid's going to be hard to take off the puck or to stop from gaining entry into the offensive zone. And for an 18-year-old, he's doing a damn good job. I think he's doing a fine job. Where's the puck now? Where's the puck? We got 4:45 to go here in the first. Seattle's doubled up on shots, 8-4. Montreal, 1-0. Wright's got it at the wall. Loses it to Kovacevic. Up. He lost it in front. And guess who gets his first goal? Shane Wright, right in front in the slot, scores. And we're tied up. You knew that was going to happen. Listen, you knew that was going to happen. I don't care. You knew it was going to happen. And it did. I feel good for the kid. I don't like that he did it against Montreal, really, but you got to feel good for the kid. I got nothing against him. Proving he's an NHLer, hopefully. I'd like to feel that I was right about him, no pun intended, when I thought he should have been the first pick and all that he's, worthy of it. So there's another storybook thing there. He scores against Montreal. So we got 1-1. 4:20 left in the first. What a time. We're going to get a penalty to Montreal. Tripping to Edmondson. I see the trip. However it happened there, it doesn't really matter, but you knew Wright was going to get a goal. Super motivated. Yeah, I feel good for the kid. Why not? I mean, I don't know the kid. I don't know if he's kind of heard some bad things about him. I haven't heard any proof of that. 4 minutes to go and 1:45 to go on the power play. They got a good power play, 26% going into this game. Oh, Montreal cleared it, but not out. Good save by their defenseman. Or the guy at the point, he might not be a defenseman. He is done. They're moving around. They're looking for that opening. So far, Montreal not really giving it to them. Wrist shot. Hit up. Now the puck comes back to the point. Burkowski goes to the half wall to the circle. Cross ice pass bounced out. They got to regroup. They go back at it. bad pass, and who's it that got it? Dvorak sent it up behind the net, and he goes to chase it. Oh, Montreal picks it up off the boards. Armia could do nothing with it. Surprise, surprise, surprise. 2:47 to go here in a second. First, not a second yet. 25 seconds left in the Seattle power play. 1-1 game. Whoop. Seattle with it. One timer. Yeah, Gooley blocked it. I thought so. And then he got up and sent it all the way down. And that should do it for the power play as far as any. I think it's done. Oh, yeah, it is done. So power play over. Montreal killed that off. And we got 2:05 to go in the first. Oh, right. Another opportunity right in front. Allen makes the save. Suzuki comes back. Caulfield back to Suzuki in the corner. He's taken down, though. Who's got it behind the net there? Doc behind the net. Loses it. Caulfield tries to keep it, but no, gets it up to the point. Matheson shot, hit somebody. 1:35 to go in the first. Doc picked that up in their own end. Gives it to Matheson. Matheson behind the net. Back to Matheson. He goes around the net. Gives it back to his partner there. I don't know who it is again. Here comes Slaf up there, up the left wing. Shot. Nope. Does not get that away. Got it against the boards, but he's got two guys on him. And Seattle picks it up. They get it out. Schwartz goes into the corner with it, but Pitlick picked it up. Oh, his errant pass caused a chance there, but Montreal's got the puck again. They're going to come out. Edmondson chips it into the offensive zone. Seattle sends it back. They're in the neutral zone right now. Along the boards, nope. Burakovsky, he throws it right up in the air and he catches it. Seattle's still with it. They dump it in. No icing there? No. 22 seconds. Come on, guys. Time for a chance. You got just enough time. Not today. Anderson puck hopped over his stick, man. It was a good chance there if that didn't happen. And we're going to run out of time here. First period's over. It's a 1-1 tie going into the first intermission. Let's see now. Why did we have three guys behind our net or their net? I don't remember. Matheson also almost scored on his own net again. Lost track of time. How's the game going? It's a 1-1 tie after one. Shane Wright got his first goal of his career. Lucas, not many quality chances. No, it's a bit of a boring game on all of that. Hey, Boozer, how you doing? Yeah, I know. Well, it's another game. Move on. Kovacevic spat on himself while the camera was zooming on him. Did he? I missed that. Lucas, not ironic, kind of like destined. Destiny. Hope I don't fall asleep on you guys tonight, man. Tired tonight after that late game. And then as soon as this is all over, I'll wake up. That's what happens. Oh well. Late games like this, 2 in a row, it's an endurance. It's an endurance test. Yeah, Matt's fine. Matt's fine. Just the late games, he can't do late games. And he doesn't do Saturday games. So we'll see Matt again Tuesday, next Tuesday. So another week. Grimes, yeah, he could have had 2 goals for sure. I think out of this period, Shane Wright could have had 2. He got 1. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he gets a hat trick. Almost in that Ryan Paling kind of thing, right? Who knows? I don't hope for him a hat trick. He got his goal. He can shut up now. No, but I mean, he could get a hat trick. I'm sure they're going to try to set him up every chance they can. So far tonight, he's responding. He's in there. He's getting chances. Not looking at a place. A&W, I suspect we are because, I think by the third period, I think these guys are going to be tired. And listen, we had a really good run beginning of the season. I don't know that it carries on all year, right? Or, we're starting to turn into the team that they are. As long as it's exciting, as long as they're scoring goals and they're, it's fun to watch. I think that's what we're going to get. Yeah, we're in intermission. I don't have to wear that. If Slaf scores, this will be as painful. I'd like to see Slaf score. I think that would be really appropriate, and it would take a little bit of the wind out of Wright's sails, and I'd like to see that, right? So that would be good. But listen, 2 periods left, 40 minutes, a lot of hockey left. I just worry that they're going to get tired and the game will get out of hand. A&W, yeah, I hope so. I hope a little lower than 10, but in the bottom 10. But I mean, get away from the 10 because I want to see them get in 7 or lower because then they'll get one of those top centers that are there. And like if they're not finishing on the bottom to get a top center, then it was like not that they're doing it on purpose, but like that opportunity is wasted. If they get so close but don't. So I'd be disappointed, but it's still a good draft, and the first round is going to be a lot of good players there. Lucas, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I hope I make it to the end. I don't know. I got my energy levels low, so doing my best. I'm doing my best. I won't give up. I won't fall asleep though. I hope. Happened before. NW, I think bottom 5 that for me, like I'd love to see them no higher than 5 or lower than 5. I don't know how you look at it. That way, if they don't win the lottery, 2 teams win the lottery, right? And they jump in and they push them back 2, so they're no worse than 7. And that's kind of how I'd love to see it. But I don't know. I see them finishing somewhere higher than 5, like 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Who's who they can, but I mean their legs are going to be a bit tired. I know they're athletes and all that, but it's gonna be a difference there. If Seattle had played last night, sure, but I don't know. I hope they can. I'd like to see them at least. I'd like to see them at least stay in this game right to the end, so we're not bored with this game that's out of hand and it's like almost a whole period we got to watch that. So yeah, I kind of anyway. We shall see. They do need that, but they don't need that this year, though. That's the thing, right? I mean, I agree. They're going to need one, but not yet. It's too early to get that guy. Unless you got him in the system, which is Primo's not really that guy. Got to do the rebuild right. Show the Leafs how it's done and win a cup before they do again. Yeah, I bet that's a prediction I made, I think, a couple of years ago. that they'll do that. What happened to the feed? It just went flat screen, sort of. Don't take away my feed. Went to commercial. Well, Grimes, I kind of thought a lot of people. Well, the numbers are getting better. I kind of thought a lot of people would get excited about that exact thing, right? And it was the first period. But now that Wright scored, I noticed there's a lot more people in. So I think people must have heard that and got excited. And yeah, I kind of thought that's, yeah, I'm excited. Like, I don't care. Whatever the score is, it is, right? But tonight, it's about that matchup, I think. So right now, they are sitting, are they 22nd, 24th, something like that. So they're, no, they're in the top 10 of the draft right now. Who's who? That's not true, right? They came back and then it was tight right up to the end. Went to overtime, but I mean it was like 10 seconds in overtime, so that doesn't really count. But I don't think I don't believe you're right. They skated. They skated in the last 40 minutes, or they wouldn't have come back. Michael, what do you mean by near the end of the draft? Near literally the end of the draft or the end of the first round? Because I don't know. You could be maybe mean that. Grimes, I kind of think I definitely will be. Yeah, the Leafs, they're not winning a cup anytime soon. They don't have heart. When they get a player with a heart that could lead that team that has a heart in his chest, then maybe they have a chance. Yeah, I don't see them drafting a goalie in the first round, no. Unless they get a whole bunch of picks and then they got tons of them, but I don't know. I don't see it. Although I can only temper that by saying at least I haven't heard of a goalie. So I said to the other person, name a goalie that's they pick. I don't know of any goalie that I've heard of that should go in the first round. Did that make sense to anybody? Did I speak English there? I'm not sure. No, but seriously, you got to name one. I don't know of any names. Our defense, yeah, well, we got 4 rookie D. It was gonna happen, You did name a goalie? Oh, Michael Rabel. Never heard of him. So, like I said, never heard of him. And it's not doesn't mean you're wrong because I never heard of him. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know anything about him. He is expected, so there is one. Yeah, I didn't know if there was one. I hadn't heard of one. Price not coming back? Nope. You never know. Price could get chased out of town after his controversy. I don't know. And then he doubled down on it and then reversed his. I don't know what's going on with that. Very disappointed in Carey Price right now. And it is a really, I don't know if this is good or bad, but kind of late for shrooms are kicking in. So maybe my energy will come back from that. They give me a lot of energy, so I'm hoping. I'm tired though from last night. I literally went to bed at 5 this morning. I didn't sleep late. We'll see how that works out for me for tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably going to be this another shitty. I get so tired the next day after, especially back to backs late like this. And yet, regularly, I'll stay up late. I don't go to bed early, and yet it's not the same. Gooley's playing great tonight, in my opinion, and that guy Kovacevic. Other than that, it's pretty bad. Yeah, no, they are. Gooley plays pretty good every night, and yeah, Matheson. I don't know. He has nights where he makes mistakes, or it seems like he makes them every night, or he falls on his ass for no reason or something. I don't know. Yet he's probably our best defenseman. PK still good. Yep. The key word there, Grimes, was yet. Trey Augustine, a goalie with the USNDTBTTDFG, has a 195 goals against and 933 save percentage, ranked 20th according to Bob McKenzie. So there are goalies. See, I don't know. When I tell you I don't know much about these guys till we get closer to that, I don't lie. Guru, yeah, I'm gonna have to have a maintenance day tomorrow because I don't know how I'm supposed to do stuff tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to. Lou, if you're out there listening, remember tomorrow when we talk, remember what I just said here. Yeah, I'm supposed to go help Lou out with some stuff. Right now doesn't seem possible, but we'll see. Yeah. 20 years ago, 15 years ago, even 10 years ago, no problem. I wouldn't have a hangover like this from it. But now, when I'm like almost 100 years old, it's a big difference. And I don't think people like me, are we allowed maintenance days anyway? Athletes get those. If you look at my body, it's not an athlete's body. If anyone follows American, yes, JFed, I was going to talk about it in the pregame show because just before going into that, I saw that and I thought, some really good news for the day. And that was really good news. So I'm glad you mentioned it and I didn't have to, but does he ever? Okay, Herschel Walker took a lot of hits as a running back, obviously. You can tell by the way he talks about things. So I'm just glad that he didn't get in. Yeah, So that's the only politics I want to talk about. Just to say that, but I'm glad you mentioned it because that's make the day really good. So there you go. Boozer, what's the 101 for? I don't know. No, we're going with that. Sorry. 101. Oh, because I called myself 100? That mean you're younger than me anyway. So are you saying I'm 101? Yeah, you know at that age, what's the difference? A year, give or take. Like not much difference. He's on the U.S. National U18. Isn't that the U.S. NDTP LGBTQ plus team? Did who lose? Herschel Walker. Yes, that's what we're saying. Herschel Walker lost. Yes. 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 The world is a little less crazy because of that, or it shows that it is just a little less crazy. And then if they would have elected him, the world would have gotten a lot more crazy. I think, yeah, that guy's, I don't know, CTE for sure on that one. My mind is gone. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Someone gonna help me get it back? My mind was gone like a long time ago. I've been doing this for 4 years here at YouTube. It was gone before that. I just did a really good job at hiding that fact. And I'm doing a less of a good job at hiding it now. I mean, that's just all it is. All right. If you are enjoying yourself here or thinking of leaving, please give a thumbs up before you do that. I would really appreciate that. And even, I don't know if everybody goes to church, but in church before, I don't know which denomination, like I don't know which it is, but before you leave, they pass around plate, you drop some money. Yeah, think about that too. I'm just bugging you guys. But before you go, please give a thumbs up or stay and don't have to go and do that. But you can give it the thumbs up anyway. And now I'm just babbling away. So you see what happens when you guys don't put in comments there. I'm left to my own devices and it could get pretty ugly. It could really get pretty ugly. No, I don't. Habanation, I don't think Jesus loves me. I've said some pretty nasty things about him, and I doubt he loves me. But Jeeves does. Jesus loves you. Yes, he does. I don't know that song. Okay, come on, guys, talk to me. Before I go crazy, if you don't talk to me, I will go crazy. I promise you. And it could be a very ugly sight. We could have a staring contest. So it was Kovacevic from Matheson and Dak, and Wright from I didn't see. Are they back already? Oh, they're back. That went fast. It feels like it just ended. I swear to God, it feels like it just ended. He love everyone. He don't love me. He don't love me. I don't believe in him anyway, so he can love me all he wants. I don't give a fuck. Oh, did I say that? I didn't say that. No, did I really? I did. Didn't mean to. Let's talk about how Matheson's like Petrie in all the worst ways. He's going through a bit of a bad streak. No, I don't believe that yet. Give him a little more time before we start beating up on Matheson. We're underway for the second. That was a quick intermission. Montreal being badly outshot 11-4. 1-1 tie. So we'll see how long that lasts. Bob Cannon, yes, I do. Bedard's from North Vancouver. That is funny. Yeah, you never know. You believe in God, don't believe in the church. Then why do you believe in God? Don't you have to have some kind of a church to believe in God? Yeah, we're getting badly outshot tonight. I don't like. Well, I had it 5-2 for Seattle, so like obviously I didn't think Montreal's going to do well here. And if you go by the shots, they're not. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'm just watching the game. I'm lost now. Sorry, you told you the shrooms kicked in, so that would be. Um, Dave Elliott, Dave Boozer. That's your name. When you say no, you don't. I mean church or synagogue or whatever else you call it in your religion. Doesn't that go hand in hand? Otherwise, why you have to call it God? Isn't that where the word God comes from? Is some kind of organized religion? All right, we're getting off the topic. It's 2 minutes gone here in the second. Montreal putting a little pressure here. I don't know. Could they score? Oh, nice steal there by Suzuki. Cavill. Steal by Suzuki just inside the line. he walks in a little bit, finds Caulfield and a one timer, and no mistake about that one. Caulfield with his 15th goal, Suzuki with his 15th assist. There you go. No goalie has a chance with a shot like that. From that, no goalie has a chance. If he gets that, it's a fluke. I mean, it's a fluke. I mean, you know what I mean. Not gonna get that often for a goalie. Anderson scores. Boom. And we're up 3-1. It happened so fast I barely remember what happened. Yeah, what did I say about Anderson earlier? I said he's streaky, gonna get a goal tonight, probably, and he did. Nice little pass there by who was that? A Devo. Nice little setup by Devo. Anderson racing in on the right side, and he makes no mistake about that. Perhaps that's the Jew way. That's funny. Some people would take offense to that habination, but I don't. I was talking to somebody about that, whether you can say call somebody a Jew or what. I said it depends how you do it, right? They didn't even have time to set up to announce the first one, and they announced the second one. Seventh goal for Andy. Seattle, yeah, Seattle. Guru, that's probably what happened. Is right. Oh, good point there, Habination. I never thought of it that way. It is true. Who's back on the power play? Montreal. Oh, Weidman took a penalty. I didn't see it. Okay. Okay, what was the penalty? Okay, I didn't see a penalty there, but that's me. What's the penalty? Somebody want to tell me? Your brother knows Connor Bedard? Bob. Power play, by the way, is 25 seconds into it. Wait. Evans gets a stick in the way of a shot, goes out. We'll have a face off in front of Allen coming up. Having studied Western civilization history for a while, the Roman Church lost the plot long ago. Pope was a war general. That's why I believe. But don't go to church. Only time I'll speak of it. I don't go to church. I don't go to synagogue. I'm an atheist anyway. Not that I ever believed. That was a good chance in front of Allen, but they didn't really get a shot away there. A minute gone in their power play. Let's not talk about religion. It's probably best that way not to talk about religion. My religion is the Montreal Canadiens. I worship at the house of the Bell Center. 25 seconds left in their power play. They're just coming out of their end, getting in there to set up. See how easy they do it? I don't know why Montreal can't. Wrist shot off of a stick into the corner. There, almost out of time. Penalty is over. Can they get? Yes. Allen grabbed a puck that was just flying through the air and stops play. So we'll be at even strength when they face off. I just heard Greg Button screaming. What the hell? Bernard played on the same team as my brother's son, my nephew, for 1 year. Wow. Cool. It's having a habitation. That sounds like, I have a black friend. Remember, Jesus was Jewish. One time, my brother was driving his son and Bedard to a game, got to the rink, Bedard forgot. You told me that already. You're repeating yourself there, Bob. Okay, we're just 5.5 minutes into the second. Montreal just went over the line, drop pass, cross ice to Dadonov. His one timer went off a stick, and he didn't get velocity on it. That's true. They come the other way. That's what she said. Won't do that. I was told I said that too many times last night, so I better not do that again. Jack-eye with it to Armia. Armia flips it up through center. Seattle coming back the other way with it. Sorta. Beniers, nice little move there to get the puck away into the corner. He goes and gets it, sends it to the other side, but Montreal, nope, didn't come up with it. Seattle keeps it in. Whoop. Jack-eye hit there. It's behind the net. They got it against the boards. Who's going to come up with it? Who's going to come up with it? Well, still, I thought that popped out. Didn't. Blow the whistle. Man, that would have been blown like an hour ago when I was younger. All right. Puck came all the way down, and then stretch pass back by Seattle went offside. So we'll have a face-off over Montreal's line. It was 2 goals in 7 seconds there. Nice. Oh yeah, mine obviously ends in man. So they figured you were Jewish too. Eh, no worries, Bob. Don't worry about it. I'm just bugging you anyways about it. Just it sounded so much like that. Yeah, I got a black friend. That's all. I'm just bugging you. You joke about a sheet? No, that's not true. That with the hole in the sheet and all that. No, that they don't do that anymore. At one point, I think they did, but I think it's mostly a myth. Today, yeah, no. If he told you it was true, he was putting you on. But listen, growing up, when I heard about it, I thought it was true, but it's not. So even I was fooled, but it's not. I think at some point in our history they did that, but it's a long time. Nobody does that. Jews are allowed to have sex. What are they comparing? Oh, I didn't see the comparison, what they had up there. David, yes. Isn't it nice? And being so outshot and everything, and then coming we were just talking about that, and then boom, they scored 2 and went ahead. I was just saying something about them being so outshot that I didn't think Montreal, gonna win tonight, but nah, who knows anymore? I'm afraid of the 3rd period. I have a feeling the 3rd period's not gonna go well, but who knows? Who's who? Yes, in Montreal, yeah, it's huge. There's a huge, Jewish population, yeah. Over, under, Caulfield 40, I'm gonna say over at this point. I'm gonna say over. I had him at just under in my early season in my preseason prediction, but, yeah, no, I think he's gonna get somewhere between 40 and 50. That's what I think. I gotta say somewhere probably, 43-ish. It wouldn't shock me if he even hit 50. I'll tell you the truth, it wouldn't. There's a lot of games left. He's already got 15. I mean, it's crazy. Habs are 9-3-1 when scoring 3+ goals. That's awesome. What's surprising though that they're 9-3-1 after scoring 3? The defense sucks here though in general, right? So who got a penalty here? What is this? Oh, they sent it out without hitting the glass. Penalty to Seattle for delay a game. Montreal go on the power play here. Man, they should take advantage of this, score another one, because the 3rd period, I just feel something's gonna go wrong there. Devo gets thrown out. Andy comes in. And he wins the draw. When I didn't say Andy has a good record, when I say that, he loses them. I didn't this time, and he won. I'm not going to say it again after this. Tanev with a shorthanded try there. Wasted some time. Shot it wide, though. Hey, no drop pass. What happened? Quick passing around there. Passing towards the freaking net. Yeah, they're really moving the puck quick. Slap shot hits a leg or a skate. Puck comes all the way out. They're going to have to regroup. Slaf has it, spins around, comes back in, dishes it off to the side. Caulfield shot hit somebody. Oh, keep it in, guys. They did keep it in. Set up though. Caulfield. Did he? Where did that go? Wide? Nick can feed that puck around, man. Can Nick ever pass? Well, Nick needs one. Caulfield got one. Nick's got to score one. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Up 3-1. Yep. 2 goals in 7 seconds to accomplish that here in the second. So we got a face off to the right of the Seattle goalie. Seattle won the draw. The pass up to clear it, got to the Habs player at the blue line. He sent it back in. They're trying to fight to keep it in, but they don't. 17 seconds left in the power play. Yeah, their quick puck movement's not helping them. This is gonna power play is gonna be killed off. It's over now, so we're back at even strength. But we're up by 3-1 lead, and they're doubled up on shots with us, 14-7 for them. But we are more than double their goals. David says, was I surprised Logan Mailloux wasn't on Team Canada roster for World Junior Hockey Championships? I wasn't mostly because I mean I don't think they want anything to do with any kind of scandal from any player that had to do with anything sexual. Considering what's going on with Hockey Canada, so no. Seattle's weakness is the PK, yes. But that means their PK played, they're playing better tonight. I don't. Do we have a PK goal, a power play goal? I don't think so. Our power play sucks. I'm sure they're happy about that. Some zone pressure by Seattle, but at least when I say that, Evans steals the puck, gets it out. Beniers sends it right back in. Dangerous went into the boards there. Beniers dangerously. He's okay though. Offside. Presented a Pitlick, and it was offside. He was in all alone too. We're gonna go to a commercial. Steal it. Bob, the puck movement on the power play was good, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long can you keep that up with that? It's basically one touch passing or one timing the pass every time. One time passing. I don't know what they call that. Yeah, I mean, you got to be really accurate though. It was good though. I mean, I really liked seeing that, but in the end, they didn't get a goal. Grimes Suzuki's sublime passer. He's amazing. Yeah. Imagine he's 23. So, I mean, every year, this year, Suzuki's got like 2-3 years, 4, even 5 years that he's going to still be getting better every year. Like it's hard to imagine. And people thought he's not a number one center. He's not, eh? Well, didn't they make Hockey Canada? Didn't everybody resign and it's new people in there? Yeah, I think they just want the optics. They just want change the optics. Hang on, my ears itchy. Ugh. Bob, yeah, and cross ice movement too. They got to do that, and moving it that way. Get the goalie to move. So we got 8:38 to go. They're about to face off just over the blue line of Seattle. Montreal up 3-1. Evans taking the draw from Montreal. Did not win that one. Oh, Jake Evans. No, Jake Allen. There was a shot came all the way down to Allen. I don't know, something. He bobbled his stick or something, so he just jumped on the puck and froze it. My youth. Listen, he'll be fine with outgoings. Don't worry. Part of the price he has to pay for what he did. 8:20 to go. Montreal just Evans at the boards. They lost it though. Slaf was in there fighting for it too. Oh, Evans came back, checked the guy into the boards, almost stole the puck away, but Seattle still with possession. They're going to exit. Wright with it. Wright enters and loses the puck along the boards. Puck went around, came out. Anderson tried to go up along the boards with it, but got stopped there. And a stretch pass to Gord. He almost got it, but it got an icing call. So the puck will come back to the Seattle zone and be in front of the goalie. And that's what I'm trying to say. Changing the staff doesn't reset your image. Example: all Nazis from 1939 are dead, but you don't see too many people revamping the brand. I get it. I'm just saying. That's a good example. Rebrand the colors from black to yellow. Hey Roman, how you doing? 7:20 left here in the second. Pretty low on shots though. I mean, 15-7. Montreal 7 shots, and we're more than halfway through the game. McCann just hit a post. I heard the ding. It did. Use your ears, boys. Montreal going to exit here. Send the puck all the way. Isn't that be icing if it went? No, I guess it didn't go all the way down. Edmondson sends it into the corner and goes in after it himself. Trying to be not a stay-at-home defenseman there, Eddie. Gooley with a shot. Got deflected. Here's a chance. Shot. Allen with a stop off of, I don't know who that was. Caulfield with it. Back to the line. Oh, came out. That did not come out. If they score there was going to be challenged for offside because that was offside. Shot on Allen, makes a save, didn't handle the rebound that fell right in front of him. But no damage done. Montreal sends it down. We're going to get icing waved off. 5:30 to go in the second. And now we get a whistle for an icing. I think that's an icing call for the whistle, but you're watching the game too? Well, that's good. Wouldn't you normally be doing that? Most people in the chat here are, anyway. We got a commercial break right now. And as we're winding down towards the end of the second, Montreal up 3-1. Surprisingly, a pleasant surprise too. My worry is the third period. On back-to-back games, they might be a little tired. Might be tough for them to hold on to this lead, but so far so good. Just because they're on back-to-back games doesn't mean they're going to lose the game, but they're going to be. You got to figure they'll be a little bit more tired than Seattle. So probably see a big push for Seattle if it stays this score. Probably see Seattle motivated in the third to come out, to score. We'll see what happens with that. Grimes, why would you lose it if they blow it again? Even if it's not, even if it's not a season like this where it doesn't really matter if they win or lose. Yeah, I don't lose it like that. I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever did growing up. Like, couldn't handle a loss. I know some people really take it to heart. I know that. I never been that kind of guy. Like, I can blow off a loss and it's done. Now, I'm not playing, so it helps. For me, it's a lot easier to do that, but I'd rather be that way than really get upset to that point. But, listen, everybody's passion is level is different. You're not watching the game, but it's a commercial now. Oh, I see what you're saying. I get the joke, loser. Bob, I don't watch the OHL much, but I guess in the juniors they don't really let the goalies get involved in the fights. Uh, we'll see what happens in the third. They're gonna be. I gotta think they're tired in the third. Anyway, I hope I'm wrong. They're underway. Montreal with the puck. They won the draw, I guess. I didn't really see it taken away by Seattle in their end. They send it out over the line. Montreal steals it right there. I don't know who was it, right at the line. They come back the other way. Who was that? Is that Pizzetta? I think it was Pizzetta that stole it there. Along the boards, yeah, it's Pizzetta. They lose it there along the boards. Here comes Seattle. They're over into the offensive zone. It's behind the net in the corner now. Sent back the other way. Seattle still with it. And there they lose it there, but not cleanly. And now the puck comes out, sent back in, rings around all the way to the other side and comes out. But still, Seattle with the puck. Stretch pass got away, and we'll get an icing call against Seattle. Yeah, but I mean, at least this year, Grimes, it doesn't. I mean, what's the difference if they win or they lose? It's not, you know. I mean, I want to see them win. I'm like you. I want to see them win, but right now, especially, it's not no skin off. My nose if they don't. 4:15 to go in the second. Kraken pick it up just over their line. Come over to Montreal's line. Come all over Montreal's line. All over the place. They're behind the net now, and the puck popped out. All right, so we'll have a face-off in around. I think in the circle, the left circle for Montreal in their zone. Am I right? Yes, I was right. No, it was on the left circle. Oh well, I was wrong. No, Boozer. I guess. See, we're watching the Habs feed, so the boards are going to show stuff for the Habs audience. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sure if you watch the other feed, it's different. I'm sure that's how it works. Yeah, I'm seeing all Canadian stuff. I mean, they're in Seattle. There's no way Saint Hubert's got a freaking ad or Desjardins Bank. No way. Hey, Marwisk, how you doing? I'm good. 3:25 to go in the second. Montreal not had a shot for a bit. Shots are 18-7 currently for Seattle. But the score is 3-1 Montreal. Here comes Seattle. They enter the zone. Little drop pass really was to nobody. Doc kind of got manhandled there, and there's a penalty. So, oh, that's an icing call. Oh, the ref had his arm up. I got fooled by that. I don't know. I thought Doc might have drawn a penalty. Well, yeah, I was right. So what the hell does the announcer know? Montreal goes on the power play again on this obvious penalty against Doc. I mean, it was obvious, and the announcer, I guess it's Craig Button. I like Craig Button, though. He got it wrong. First unit coming out. I see Caulfield and Suzuki out there. You got school in 1 hour. Oh my God. Is it that? Oh yeah, we're on a late game. I forgot. You're right. I forgot how late we started. Madison keeps the puck in. They managed to set up. No, they can't. I don't know what it is. They can't hold on to a puck almost. They almost lost it there, Suzuki. Gets back to the line here. Madison up into the corner. Dadonov there. Yeah, he sends it to the other side to Caulfield. Caulfield falls. Sends it back to Dadonov. He loses it in the corner. And they get the puck out and chip it all the way down. Come on, guys. Let's see something good on the power play tonight. Montreal will take that back. Matheson took a penalty on somebody. Interference penalty on Matheson. So 4-on-4 for a little while. I mean, there's a discipline problem on the Habs right now. They cannot stay out of the box. That's not all on the refs, these calls. So, they gotta be better. Either way, Marwis, you get up early to go to school. Hey, Lunkers, how you doing, man? 2 minutes to go in the period, and we are 4-on-4 for another 1 minute and 1 second. Yeah, Montreal, no shots in over 10 minutes. I was saying that. They hadn't had a shot in a while. So this is, at this point, you can say Montreal's game's starting to break down, right? And as we're getting close to the third period, I don't think I'm going to be wrong when I said that I'm worried about the third period. They're going to go into the third period with 7 shots on goal if they don't get any the rest of the way here. And as I said that, Pitlick right from the side of the net, not buries it up top shelf. And now we're up 4-1. So what do I know? What the effing hell do I know? Why do you guys even listen to me after? Like, I don't. Oh my God, that was funny. So good on Pitlick. He needed that. He needed that because that's his first of the season. Am I right? So good on Pitlick. Oh, so that's interesting. Pitlick now with 4 goals in 3 games versus Seattle. So he's a Seattle Kraken killer, it seems like. I wonder if that'll stay with him his whole career. That he does well against Seattle. And that happens a lot. A lot of players have that one team where they're just lethal against. So we're under a minute. Edmondson and Evans with the assist on the Pitlick goal. Good thing is, if I'm right about the third period, they built themselves a nice cushion that they might be able to, outlast any kind of problems in the third. Allen got enough of a shot. It dribbled through, but on the other side of the bar, thank God. Don't give up a goal here. 10 seconds to go in the second. And we're out of. Okay, you heard me. I about to say we're out of the period. 0.1 seconds left. Seattle scores, and we're at 4-2. That's not a good goal because demoralizing. The momentum's going to now be carried into the third with Seattle. Just a tip, a redirect right through Allen's legs, right at his pads too. Okay, no, just a little bit over the above the crease. The timing was. Anyways, 4-2. We'll see what happens in the third. So we got an intermission. 15 minutes to talk it out. Give it a thumbs up for that. Whatever happened there, give a thumbs up if you're thinking of leaving. Give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And ask away. Let's talk. We got 15 minutes. What do you think of that? I'm still going to say I'm worried about the third. I think the game's breaking down for Montreal, even though they got that lucky goal. I think the game's breaking down. Yeah, like that timing too, right? Anything under 2 minutes at the end of a period is not good for morale. That's the right word. Or it gives the other team good momentum going into the intermission, and that can carry over. And my prediction is it's going to. So I had it 5-2 for Seattle. I kind of think that's going to turn into 5-4 here. Maybe into overtime. We'll see. What do you mean by history? Like last night? It's a little differently unfolding, but yeah. This is the team we've got. We were a little fooled at the beginning of the year and encouraged and hopeful that it would be how it is. And the game's going to break down as the season goes on. I think. And then, we'll be back to the tanking mode. We've gotten off the tanking mode, a lot of us, because of the play that they've had, right? It's encouraging and whatever. And yeah, we got to get back to that mindset because I think it's going to go back that way. Let me know if you agree with that. And if you don't, you can also say, hey, up yours, Rick. You don't know what you're talking about. Did I just flip off the whole audience? I think I did. I didn't really mean to. Lots of hockeying left. Yep. Hey, Franco, how you doing, man? Habs great at coming back, better than keeping the lead. But, back-to-back games, will they have it in them? I kind of see I see the lack of shots and that kind of stuff as them being a little bit on the tired side. I think it's going to turn on them in the third. 2-goal lead is the worst lead ever to have. Apparently, teams with 2-goal lead tend to sit back and gives other team momentum. Well, that when you score with 0.1 seconds left in a period, you're carrying the momentum into the next period. I would be surprised if that's not the case. Sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to. It wasn't directed at you. I promise. To be honest, as long as young players are playing well, Suzuki, Caulfield, Dak, Slavkovsky, Gouli, etc. I'm happy with it. Exactly, right? The season started out as that developmental year. Watch these kids develop and all that. And I don't see that it should have changed. Don't get fooled by that. It was a really fun start, but I think they're going to start going back the other way and start losing games the way we thought they were. This kind of way, 1-goal games going into overtime, but losing games that way. And it's starting to happen. We'll see. I'm okay with it. I really like to see them get a good draft pick next year, but they might not. Much as I like you, Tessa, I'm not listening. They have 3 points in this Western trip. Not bad. If they get 4 or 5, then it's much better than expected. Yeah, listen, if they go to overtime, like I can see it going to overtime. That I can, and them losing in overtime. Like I kind of see that. And they'll get another point. And yeah, it's overall not bad, but it's starting to catch up to them. That good early start is starting to catch up to them. Or go the other way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Told you, shrooms kicked in. To be honest, the shots don't tell the story. Those 4 goals were great plays. Kind of hard for their goalie to stop. Allen had great saves, but he could have had that second, in my opinion. Yeah, but think about it. If they're giving up a lot of shots, I mean, that's, unless Allen steals another game. I mean, Allen could steal the game. He did it against Calgary. So that could happen too. Even our head coach hasn't celebrated 1 full year in his job. I don't get what you mean by that exactly. But you're right. It should it's still a developmental year. Without a doubt it is. That shouldn't change. And if they do get to the playoffs, well, it could, that it shouldn't change that it's a development year. Um, well, A&W, I mean, we've seen games like this a lot. Just the other day, no, they were outshot. Did they lose that game? I can't remember. Anyway, never mind what I was thinking. There you go. That's another thing, right? That gives you an idea of what's going to be, they've got a minus 21 goal differential, which means they've scored 21 goals less than they've given up. And when you're get the words out, when your goals per game is a lot lower than your goals against per game, it usually doesn't, winning teams and the playoff teams don't usually have that. And Montreal, that's what they've got. So it's catching up to them. Grimes, yeah, I mean, they're going to be in that. I agree. I mean, they're going to be somewhere in there. Yeah, I think you're right. That's where I see them too, somewhere in that ballpark. Exactly where, don't know. But yeah, I think they do. And they're down in that now. I mean, they're down. They're almost in that area now. They're just a couple of spots higher than that. So, won't be long. They'll be in there and we've nothing to worry about. And you know what's good about that though? Then we can enjoy when they win because we saw it last year when Marty took over and everybody worried about the wins and all that. The wins didn't do anything for their stat, right? They still finished on the bottom. So we can then enjoy the wins a lot more than we do already, is what I mean. Yeah, anyways, the signs are there that, you know, they're going to end up where we kind of thought. 12th place right now. Yeah, they're just a little bit higher than that area, that range where I think they're going to end up. They're just outside of it. Franco, that's a good. Never thought of that. It is a reminder of his of him not being drafted first. But you know what? I'm happy for the kid. You know what? He wasn't drafted first. He came in here motivated, and he capitalized on it. You know what? That's a good sign for him. As is he an NHLer? Like the questions out there, of course, right? So, yeah, I think it's a good sign for him. I'm happy with him. I don't hate the kid. There's no reason to hate. Right? I don't talk about him. It's not because I don't like him. I don't talk about him a lot because he's not a Hab. That's the only reason. I just thought, this was a good opportunity. That's why I promoted it. Even though I say don't compare them, there's no value. But tonight they're playing against each other. There's value to that. And it paid off by him scoring a goal. Grimes, I don't know about two, but I think they're going to get another one first round pick. Maybe they do get two. I don't know. I don't think that's a guarantee. I think trading Monahan is a close enough guarantee of another first round pick. After that, I don't know. It depends how good Hughes is and what he's willing to move or what teams are interested in. Thomas says, I feel we are 2 years away from being top 5 team. No, I think you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. Being a top 5 team, nah, you got to be looking at. I'm being more realistic. I'm looking at 3 to 5 years for that. I think probably 3. I think by year 3 from this year, 3 more years, and we're up in the making the playoffs, doing well, and then from there, well, once you make the playoffs and you're a good team, and anything can happen. Grimes, we call up Primo, we get Bedard. It's simple is not really for Primo simple, right? You probably ruin the kid, and I don't think he's a bust at this point, and I don't think I want to see them ruin him. Franco, you talk about right, exactly, right. Yeah, I got nothing against the kid. I thought I wanted them to draft him. Just because they didn't doesn't mean I hate the kid. Where I find some people, I've read stuff, and some people are like, we didn't draft him. He's a bum. He's not. What changed? So yeah, I'm happy for him. I'd prefer if he didn't do it against Montreal, but it's a nice story book kind of thing. So I don't mind it for that. Fun fact: if you watch Young Sheldon, who says that a lot, most of his fun facts are not very fun facts. Ivanka Osmak on Sportsnet, um, looking hot tonight, Bob. You horn dog. I don't get Sportsnet. It's not. It's on TSN here. The Habs will really have to push hard to string 12 to 13 straight losses together to get into the top draft position at this point. You know what? Though, when you think about how many road games they've got this month, I think we're going to get not maybe straight losses, but I think we're going to pile up a few losses this month. And then again, I also feel the Habs could surprise me on that at the same time, right? Right. So what I'm saying is, I don't really know anything. Is what I'm really saying. That's I think what I'm saying. I'm sure a lot of you out there would agree with that, but I think that's what I'm saying. I know my ex-wife, if she's watching, she definitely agrees with that. That's without a doubt. And I can picture her at home watching and nodding her head. Yeah. We'll get one for sure. Never forget. That's the first round pick. He got a first for Sherratt. Edmondson is well, you know what? I like the fact that you did just brought up Edmondson. And yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking about Edmondson, what you said before. But you're right. If they're going to trade Edmondson, the problem is, and it's something I didn't really know till recently. there's been talk about this. He's a stay-at-home defenseman. Stay-at-home defensemen are kind of going the way of whatever you want to use as in the analogy. Passe, right? Um, so you got to find a team that is willing to take him on. But if you find the right team, yeah, you might be able to move Edmondson, maybe a throw in with Edmondson, and then you get a first round pick. So you might be right there. Yeah, it could come out that way. Yeah, I don't always buy ever into all the rumors that I read, but I hadn't seen that rumor particularly. So it's called sarcasm. What's called fun fact? Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I'm just saying, Young Sheldon. I love the Young Sheldon. Great show, and the little kid always says it. And not very few of his facts are fun, if any. Jake Allen looks good since I mean the Calgary game. He stole that game, and he's been playing better, since then. He's a veteran, right? He's got pride. Jake, oh no, I read that. I'm a fan of you're a fan. Well, yeah, I'm sure most of us here are. I'm a fan of Jake Allen, not just the way he plays, but him personally as a human being and a man. I think there's a lot to be a fan of in him, you know. He's a good dude, stand-up kind of guy. Our power play unit looks good in any way, shape, or form. Really? I don't know. I mean, they had their moments, I guess, but not enough to be able to finish anything. And we've had nights where the power play looks good, and they're getting better, and they don't, and they regress, and then so I don't know. I think really the power play is missing a quarterback, and until they find a legit quarterback for this power play, we're going to be wondering what's wrong with it. You know, it's my hope for Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson looks like he'll be if he makes it to the NHL. The perfect power play quarterback. He's the right guy for the modern day power play. So I hope and maybe they'll find someone along the way. Till then, also I don't know. We'll have to see because I figure Lane Hudson just first year in college, another 2 seasons after this one before you can really expect him to leave college. Maybe 1 year early. That's sometimes what they do, right? Or it's going to be 3 years. So we got a bit of a wait there. I hope the power play doesn't suck for the next 3 seasons, but it might. But it's true. I saw some arguments about this, and it seems like that's the missing ingredient is that power play quarterback. We definitely got the forwards for it, right? I think most people would have to agree with that. It's midnight. So weird to look over. It's midnight and there's still a whole period left. What's so weird? Oh, yes, Bob. That's 100%. The last 4 games of this month are teams that they probably won't win against. So you're looking at probably 4 losses just right there at the end of the. It doesn't mean there will be 4 losses, but you got to figure there probably will be. They're not going to do great this month, more than likely. Right. And then if they're the real deal, if that's what they are, then they'll have a good month. But I don't see it. Do I think 8 points in 21 games is good for an 18-year-old rookie? It's pretty average. I heard today actually had. Oh, it was a few days ago. That's true that video came out. I'm okay with that. I don't care if he's average to start. It wasn't considered. a great draft, so he's not a generational player. So him having an okay start, at least it was an okay start. He scored goals, he's put up a few points, he's learning, he's getting opportunities, and overall I think it's been good. Lunkers, it's only 11 there. So where are you that it's only 11? I'm curious. What town you're in? And 41 degrees there. 41. It's not 41 Celsius. You're talking about Fahrenheit, so it's a little cool. I don't know what the temperature is here tonight. I have no idea. Who would I think would be the best addition for Montreal right now? By the way, we're underway. I'll get to that in a second. Doesn't have to be realistic. Nobody. I don't think they should be adding right now. No. And I haven't thought about it, so there's nobody off the top of my head anyway. Is 1:30 for you? I know where you are, ICT. You're out east. You're in Newfoundland then. Lucker's in Illinois. Yes, there's only 1 hour difference. That is true. Welcome here from Illinois. Good to have you. So we're almost a minute gone now in the third. 4-2 Montreal. See if we got a tired team or they're up to the task. Gord all alone. Save Allen. What a big save. Big save. Allen has the potential to steal this game, and he might need to. Because you've got to think, Seattle's going to go all out in this period to score those 2 goals. Armia chips it down. Dadnov goes and gets it first, so he's behind the net. Tries to center it up to nobody there, but it's Seattle players, so they've got it. Burakovsky almost lost it at the line, and then his teammate picked it up. I don't know their names by number, so Wenberg behind the net, because I heard the announcer say his name. He kind of fell in the corner and lost the puck to his teammate. He got it back, sent it to the point. Shot was wide. There was something else happened there, and I didn't really see it. They still have it in the corner. I think that's Wenberg still. He lost it at the in the slot there, high slot. Montreal was able to get it all the way down there, but Seattle's got it in their corner. Some changing up going on for them, so the guy's going to sort of slow it down, wait for the guys to change up and get in position, and stretch pass up a little over the red line, missed the guy, or he didn't handle it well. Montreal sends it back all the way again, and it's going to be icing against Montreal. What's a quarterback defender? That I've never heard of. Power play quarterback, yeah. Three minutes gone here in the first. Montreal won the draw there, but they lost it along the boards there. Oh, another little bounce in front of Allen. No damage done. Pizzetta gets it and sends it. I think he tried to stretch pass to Pitlick, but out of his reach. And we'll get an icing call against Montreal again. 57 degrees in Jersey. That's not bad at midnight. I don't think it's overly cold here. I don't know what the temperature is here. Not cold, though. Here comes Seattle, 3-on-2. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was 3-on-4. Block shot. Montreal comes the other way. Pitlick. That Pitlick? Yeah. He lost it there just over the line. And Seattle's coming back. They're over Montreal's line now. Guy falling, gets the pass off, and a nice shot from the circle, and Allen makes the save and hangs on. Bob, I forget, where is it you were at? I think we're supposed to get 8 degrees today. Yes, it's after midnight. Yeah, today here in Montreal, but rainy again. It's been rainy all day. Yeah, we don't do college football here, Lunkers. Sorry. Matheson, a good block there. Good block. Here comes Suzuki the other way. Sends it to the corner. Doc hits the net. I hear it hit the side of the net. I think at the base, though. Puck gets chipped out up the ice. Montreal sent it back, but Seattle's got it. Behind the net to the partner. I think it's Vince done by looking at the size of him. I'm wrong, though. Where's Buck? Seattle still with it in their own zone. And they're going to come out with it now. Montreal sends it back, clears it to the line, but not out. And they're going to get another attempt at that. Harris behind his net. Spins, sends it the other way to Jack-Eye. He loses it, though. Tanev off the boards to, I don't know who that was. Sends it back to Tanev, but he lost it at the boards to Devo. Devo sent it to Jack-Eye. He lost it. Devo came in and rescued it. It got over to Armia and went out. I don't know how. I didn't see how it went out. Thank you, Lunkers. Hit the like button. Yeah, before you leave. I'm losing people left and right, seems. But it is late. But before you leave, give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Button was, I guess, going off on Matheson there. Anyway, we're a little over 5 minutes gone in the third. Montreal has not had a shot here in the third at all. Still with 8 shots. Not going to score if you don't shoot. That's just in general how it's going to work. They definitely lost their momentum if they had any. But they're tired. They look a bit tired out there. So I don't know. They're missing passes and stuff like that. They look a bit tired. Steal by Anderson. He sends it into the corner and goes off the ice. Yeah, they're making me tired watching them. Caulfield off the boards, misses the puck into the corner. Where's that puck? Goes to the other side. Seattle picks that up. They're going to get that out. Nope. Rutkowski gets it at the line, but comes in, goes to the other side, and comes out with it, sends it up to the blue line, not cleanly. Matheson with it, backed into his corner. He sends it up to Suzuki there. Suzuki sends it back to the defense. They go change up. When everybody comes out, they'll come up the ice. They do. Along the boards. Dadonov lost it as he got over the line. So, where is it? My brain just froze. I wanted to say stuff and it wouldn't come out at all. Oh my God, that's funny. I'm not tired though. 12:40 to go in the third. 4-2 Montreal. Still, not a lot of shots here. None for Montreal in the third. They're still stuck at 8. And I want to say they had what, one shot in the second, I think. Oh, Bob, you're in Guelph. You keep telling me, and I keep forgetting. That's right. Nick Suzuki for the Guelph Storm played there. Under 12 minutes to go here in the third. Not a very exciting third period. It doesn't seem like Montreal's got a lot in the action department. They're kind of mostly defending, getting the odd chance, but I find they look tired. So I hope they can just hang on. I don't know that they're going to add to anything, but I've been saying that, and then they get the freaking goals. So maybe I should say that more often, that they won't get another goal, and then they're going to get one. I don't mind it working out like that. Works for me. Kind of just a lot of back and forth with not a ton of good chances at this point here right now. Martin Jones just grabbed a puck out of the air to hold off. Anyway, he hangs on to it for a face-off. They're going to go to a TV timeout. So we got a couple of minutes. What's a good Pantera song? Not a song not by Pantera. I don't know Pantera songs, so I don't know. Habs can hold them off. We're gonna have to if they want to win. Hey, Randy, how you doing? It's my big pet peeve on the power play when they do that. Right, you dump and chase, and you end up not coming up with it. I mean, you're just giving the puck away when I don't understand it a lot of the times. Yep. Hey Ryan, how you doing? I mean, if it comes to that they pull the goalie so far, I mean, we got like 11 minutes to go. There's a lot of time left still. But the longer Montreal can hold them off, the better their chance to win, obviously. Right, keeping possession, is the best way, right, Randy? I mean, I don't get why they give it away so easily. $11 minutes to go. So Monahan day to day with the LBI. Savard will be out weeks. Gallagher, it says day to day, but I heard minimum 2 weeks. I remember that season well, Bob. That's where I first saw him, and I never looked back with Nick Suzuki. Chance in front of Allen. Montreal pushes them back behind the net. Along the boards. Suzuki sends it cross ice to nobody there. Oop. Injuries aren't so bad, gives us time. I don't What do you mean by that? Yeah, Habs have 9 total shots. It's not been a good game shots wise. But this is a tired team. We're halfway through the period now. They're tired. Their pace is really slow. Not a lot of chances for Montreal at this point in the period, and they're going to have to hang on. I think that's what they're trying to do is just hang on. And if that means prevent defense, then that's not a good thing. If they have a prevent defense in the NHL, come on. So Marty Jones grabs a puck, hangs on, and we'll have a face-off there. Time for players' values to grow and teams to get desperate to overpay. Yeah, well, the overpay part, I mean, I don't know that you'll see a ton of that, but the players' values have to grow. Dadnov's hasn't. Hoffman, I mean, he's got an extra year left on his deal, so you know, um, Drew hasn't. Uh, the only one is Monahan, really. So we'll see. 9 shots per. Well, that's true. Percentage of goals per shot is great. Yeah. Same thing was last night, wasn't it? Let's just say 10 shots, bring the shot. Oh, I see. Edmondson. No, it's true. True. But I think Edmondson will still have a little bit of term, so he might be difficult to move as well. He's not overpaid though in any way, so at least I think so. Let Hughes work his magic and find a team to take him and give us a first round pick. That would be great. Will it happen? Oh no, that's the thing. Allen has been good. Edmondson, you're talking about? That's fine. I don't think that's a problem if you move Edmondson. If we get a first round pick, move him. Under 9 minutes to go. So far, Montreal just holding them off. So far, so good. Comfort with the pace. There's no pace to this game. 8:15 left. 23-11. So Montreal's got 3 shots this period. So woohoo. 3 whole shots. This game may challenge for like the least amount of shots in the season by the end of the season. Might be one of those games. Yeah, Seattle looking like I mean Montreal look like they like to kill off sometime. And they're doing a good job so far. Shot on Allen, good save. Get the rebound gets away from him, but they're fine so far. They're over the line now. Dak into the corner. Who's got it? Seattle coming back the other way. Ryan, it kind of does, eh? It is a snoozer. There's just a snoozer. I can't help it. And being late at night like that, it's so hard to stay awake now. Ah, 6:40 to go. They're in Montreal's corner, fighting for the puck. Pops out to be up against the boards, a little higher up, but they flip it down the ice. Where's the puck? Montreal has it in the neutral zone. They ring it around one side to the other. Armia with it. No, no, nothing. Nothing will happen when Armia picks it up. They had a chance there though, but it's back in Montreal's end now in the corner. Off a skate, right to a Kraken at the boards. Burakovsky's got it now. Back to the boards, back to the point. Shot. Allen makes a save. And was that right there on the doorstep? Anyway, face off in front of Allen in about 2 minutes as they go to commercial break. And I fight to stay awake. Have a good night, Ryan. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. I don't know that I'd have that faith, but I mean, listen, we're getting closer and closer. They still need the 2 goals. Yeah, there's a really good chance Montreal actually holds on here. Say 50-50 in my opinion. As we get closer, I mean, they're probably going to pull the goalie, and just stuff like that, and make a big push. We'll see what happens. So far, though, so good. Montreal holding on as we wait for the commercials to be over. It's too bad it's a snoozer, though, because, being this late night, it's really hard to stay awake, and it would have been a lot more fun if this would have been like a really exciting, high-paced game. It's not. Okay, commercial break. You're done. Come on back. Come on down. I'm surprised we're still holding that. If you're having a good time, please give a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Or you're on your way out. If you hadn't given a thumbs up, please do that. I appreciate that. I'll say it again. No, I won't say it again. Okay, they're back. Face off is going to be where? To the right of Allen, won by Seattle. Little weak shot, just wide though. Quick shot. They keep it in though. Nears behind the net, goes into the corner. He almost fell. Sort of did, but got back up right away. Habs get it out. And in. Anderson shot. Goalie hangs on to it. He'll have a face off there. Bob, good point. They're going to need to stay out of the box. I really agree with you there. You take any time as long as we win all of them? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Thomas, sorry. All right, we're going to have a face-off somewhere. It was to the left of their goalie, won by Seattle, though. They get it out already, but they bring it back in and back out. Burakovsky over to lost it right at the line. Good steal there. They chip it into the corner. Caulfield taking the big guy into the boards. That's funny to see. Icing on Seattle, face off in front of their goalie. A lot of whistles. Takes a lot more time. This game should be over. It's not. We don't have much left, though. Just under 5 minutes to go. Who's who? That could always happen with these refs without a freaking doubt. Puck over the glass, penalty to Seattle. Delay a game penalty. Montreal go on the power play. This is encouraging because that's, I mean, they could score even better, or even if they just run out the time, that's 2 minutes wasted, 2 minutes gone, and it'll leave like 3 minutes left, less than that. So, looking like Montreal actually might win this. I say might because I don't want to jinx it. Power. One timer by Caulfield from just below the blue line. I don't know what happened to it. It looked like they shoot it like out or like what happened? Let me see. Ah, hit the goalie's glove and then bounced out. They're moving it around now. Or trying to. You're set up. They lost. Oh, lost it and got it back. Nice steal by Suzuki to get that puck right back after losing it. I don't know who lost it, but I don't know if it was Suzuki. Caulfield with it. Looking for a pass to the line. Over to the side. Suzuki down low. Anyway, got back to Caulfield. He couldn't handle the pass. Doc with it. Back to the line. Matheson shoots. Stop. Rebound. Got pushed to the corner. Along the boards there. Everybody fighting for it. We got 3:55 to go. A minute to go on the power play for Montreal. You'd think they don't need the goal necessarily, so they don't score. It's not the end of the world, but who knows with them these days? They could give up a couple of goals with a couple of minutes left. Hey Adam, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. They got 15 shots now. It's a little better. Okay. Stolen puck, shot Geeky, save Allen. Montreal clears the puck over the line. Harris carrying it in, passes to Slafkovsky, goes into the corner. Harris with it, sends it around the boards. Anderson back to the line, back to Anderson. Cross to Harris. His wrist shot hit somebody, and now we got a whistle. It's because it hit somebody in the head. He looks like he's okay, but he's going off, obviously. It's a Seattle guy, so we're okay there. Where did it hit him? Right in the head? Off his stick into his head. Face, really. Hope he's okay. Button's mad at Dvorak for something. Got a cut on the nose? Well, it hit him in the face. Okay, face-off coming up. Important one. 8 seconds left in the power play. They win the draw, but they call that off, so it'll get redone. Evans and Beniers. In Quebec, he's pronounced beignet, but that's different. Delay on the drop. Drop the puck. Now there's a whistle. What the hell? 3 minutes even to go. 8 seconds on the power play. Suzuki's got it behind the net. Dak. Back to Suzuki. He tried to bounce it off the goalie and in from behind the goal line. Anyway, they still have the puck though. Puck knocked down with a high stick. We'll have a face off over the blue line, I believe. Okay, we're gonna have face off at center ice. Who's that? Dvorak lost the draw. 2:30 to go. Let's see. Empty net. About to empty net. 6-on-5. Loose puck out in front. Anyway, Montreal's good. Seattle has steal by Anderson. He turns and shoots wide. Nice steal there by Anderson. So 2 minutes and 4 seconds. It's an icing call on Montreal. Face off in front of Allen. Habs up 4-2. A bit wide there, Andy, but that's cool. Devo taking the draw, lost it. They set up. Gonna move the puck around a bit. Shot. Big save, Allen, with 1:57 to go. We'll have another face-off in front of him. Come on. Randy, I don't know. You got to ask Andy. Tried to score a goal, put it out of reach. Someone's got, Gooley lost his stick. That's with no stick. No good. 6-on-5. Now it's like 6-on-4. Deflected shot. Allen did not have to make a save. They keep it in, though. Minute 29. Deflected save. Oh, my God. But they still have the puck. They're still moving it around. Stolen puck. Gets out. Yeah. Minute 15 to go. Was it Armia that stole the puck? I think it was Suzuki. Nice play. Minute 5. Chipped in. Come on. It's along the boards. Clear it out. Let's clear it out. Shane Wright with it. Pass. Puck off nets off the moorings. Fight. Gordon. Matheson. No, nothing comes of it. So net off the moorings. We'll have a face off there. Not a lot of time left now. I doubt there's enough time for 2 goals now. Well, Montreal's going to win it. Should win a game I really didn't think they'd win. Let's see if it's what happens. Timeout called. Just what I needed. A timeout called. Time for some water. Timeout for some water. That's what Jake Allen's doing. Montreal will be off for 3 days after this, so they'll be rested for Saturday's game against LA. So that's good. And it looks like they're gonna have a win here. I think it's like 40 seconds, somewhere around 40 seconds left. Come on, let's get this face-off done. Let's go. Let's go. Devo taking the draw against Beniers. Devo wins. 40 seconds. They can't get it out. Knocked down by Evans and knocked out. Here comes the Seattle the other way. McCann going around the net. Coming back up to the line. To the side. Save Allen with his pad. Sent down. No, out. Just out. They're at the red line. 12 seconds. They're looking for a shot. They're running out of time. That's going to be it. Habs win 4-2. And it's their first win in Seattle. And yeah, good effort by Montreal. I thought, back-to-back game, they looked tired in the third, but it didn't affect them, the outcome. So that's a good thing. So yeah, in the end, nice job by Montreal. Nice game by Montreal. A game I did not think they would win. Awesome. All right. This is not a game I'm going to hang around after very long. I'm exhausted and I got to go. We got 3 days off. That'll give me time to get this video that I've been working on done and out to you guys. And then back on Saturday against LA. So don't forget that. Montreal at home. I think for 2 games and then back out on the road. So yeah, Montreal with a surprise win for me anyway tonight. And yeah, fun game on. A boring game overall. But doesn't matter. Counts. And that's it. So listen, thanks everybody for being here this late. I don't want to keep you guys up anymore, and I don't want to stay up on here anymore. So thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you soon. Ciao. Have a great rest of the, well, it's the next day already. Ciao, everybody. If I could find my cursor, then I would go. There it is. Bye, everybody.